one of the most important parts of a project is the story, the history, what got us to this point. What is the how, why, do, what is the game plan? So, story on this truck. Probably 5 years ago, I spotted it for sale. Stopped and talked to the guy, short wheelbase, step side, 73 truck. Was his project, he didn't want to sell it. But he wanted a fleet side bed, so he was willing to sell me the bed off of it. So bought the bed, brought it home, had a plan of putting it on another project. I had an 85, actually 82 C10. But when I looked at that truck, it's all original paint, it's original sheet metal, good patina. Didn't want to ruin that with the yellow bed. So the bed sat in the yard for, probably 3 years. Posted it up for sale. The original owner of the truck called me, said, hey, I want to buy the bed back, put it back on the truck. Absolutely, come get it. Told him, hey, when you get the truck back together, you call me and I'll buy the whole truck. I'm still interested. So about a year later, I find out the truck's for sale. Go out, see them, buy the whole truck. I'm loading it up, and we got to kidding, and I said, hey, I tell you what, we'll pass this truck back and forth for like the next 10 years. Seems to be working out pretty well. So he laughed too, and he said, man, if you ever get it running, call me, and I'll think about it. So, truck comes home, and the next step, you'll see the car eventually here a little bit. It's a 74 Pontiac Ventura that me and the car just don't get along. We don't like each other. Not a Ventura fan. Had a Nova growing up, so Ventura, not cool. But got a Pontiac 455 in it, been stroked to a 502. We'll add a couple of videos of it. We did get it running a couple of weeks ago, did a couple of good burnouts out of it. Motor's awesome. Sounds fantastic. So then it all come together. So all right, look, we got to get rid of this Ventura. So what we'll do is we'll find something to put the drivetrain in and make it cool. Half there, everything's half there. So game plan is to address the brakes and the steering first, and then we will address getting the donor motor out of the Ventura, which is a 8.2 liter. So I got this cool hood ornament, because every square body deserves a hood ornament. So figured could change the 6.2 liter to 8.2. So today, gonna knock the bed off, front cap off. Guess we'll do that outside, and then start addressing the brakes. All right, bed and front caps off. Record time, that was 30 minutes for the pair, but luckily who we got the truck from had already moved a lot of bolts, things were loose, so it worked out well. All right, since we just happened to have one, this was for another project. It's a locker, a box locker, 412 bolt. So since this thing's gonna go down the drag strip, figured better put one of these in it. So everything looks all right. That sounds like the appropriate amount of backlash. I can go with that. So, yep, gonna put this guy in there, and then we'll be pulling with both wheels.
We're replacing brakes and rotors and any of the steering stuff that looks kind of questionable here. As far as ball joints, we're just gonna wait till motor's in the truck and we have weight on it and see what they look like. Just kind of go from there.
Got a watch on. Sort of end of day one. On our list was take the bed, front cap off, done. Brakes was number 2, steering number 3, number 4 was the rear locker, number 5 was shocks. So what did we get done? Bed and front cap are gone. We did get rotors on, had to use a couple of old bearings. We figured out how to make that work with what we had. Tie rod ends are on. Front shocks are on. We do have the master cylinder trying to gravity bleed. Well, Ryan did all that. I installed the locker twice. I And then while we were getting the axle seal, it dawned on me that the C-clips didn't go in on the axles. So tomorrow, first thing, I will do it for a third time. But now I know how to get it out. All right, doing the motor mounts. You can see where the Pontiac motor mount is here. There's a stud or bolt that goes in it, and it needs to be over here. The cool thing I found out about a 455 is they have 3 sets of motor mount bolt holes. Here's the original. This one and that one. Those are the 2 that were used. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use these 2 and this 3rd one. I've made a little plate that the Pontiac mount actually bolts to. Bolted it right there to one side. This hole and this hole will actually bolt to the engine. Like so, and then that puts our mount close enough to make this work. The transmission mount surprisingly fell right in place with the mount that's in the truck. Bolt holes, everything, so that was a piece of cake. Next to be figuring out the headers. Luckily, we saw a episode of Engine Masters. You need to watch that. A lot of good stuff on there, where they took headers and beat the pipes up with a hammer, see if it affected horsepower, and they figured out it didn't change anything. So the clearance we need, we can do with a hammer. A couple of spots are going to be all right. Clearance has already been here. Someone already, clearanced here for, a header. So we're going to use that spot. But, motor should be bolted in here shortly.
We're all good to go, aren't we?
I sure hope so.
I think we are.
What is this, middle of day 5. It's ready. But we got tail lights. Taking the drag radials with us because the tire machine wouldn't cooperate with us. Can't run air and power at the same time. Got a spare tire. Everything's done. We took everything out of a car in 5 days and shoved it in this truck. Plus it's a Pontiac on top of that. So anyway, we're fixing to take off. It's only about 110 miles.
Yeah.
Take us about 7.5 hours. So we're taking off. First time it's gonna hit the road. Right there, yeah. The rest of the time it sucks. Alright, we got burned. Shit. Oh shit.
So about 6 miles in, we are hot.
Are we really hot?
Yeah. Yes.
You just hold it down.
Come off that first lock.
You are fast on your feet.
Holy shit.
He is fast on his feet.
I'm glad I was like, it was halfway. I was like, it ain't doing nothing. Holy shit.
I'm waiting for like a...
Well,
Should we go in and charge him to clean the casino?
whoa. That went all over the top.
I got it all on video
All right,
too.
excellent. That was well worth it. So,
Well, we made a mess.
If we do nothing else, that was worth it.
Yes.
100%
That was. We can go home now.
Yes.
it's actually cold too.
Don't drink it, the truck needs it.
Okay.
You may not want to stand there.
Good point.
That's a good point.
I guess it spits it back out. But hey, so we have
No, we don't need third-degree burns. Well, I guess it wouldn't be hot yet.
They make good footage.
That was funny.
Yeah, we're already close to the hospital, so, you know.
Yeah. Ryan said we could go home now.
All right, it took every bit of that.
well, we might. I mean, we have officially flushed it. How many do you suppose it'll take?
All of them. That was a lot of water.
That's...
Here, Frosty, this is your job. Trash. We might need it.
And we'll go see if they got someone inside to fill up.
Yeah.
And might have to buy some gallon water jugs. That might be a thing.
I wonder if anyone saw that. Like driving by.
I would be very curious what's the gas station camera footage look like.
Yeah, because it's way down in the bottom. Oh, did I miss it?
What?
Oh, he found the water spigot.
Oh.
All right, well, I won't waste any more water then.
That's very weird.
That was pure comedy. So now we can't get it out of park.
I got you.
Fix the coolant issue, the overheating. Now I won't get out of park.
I just need a brick. Put behind the wheel.
Well, hopefully the transmission will shift on its own.
That's what I'm saying. If it'll shift, I mean, we don't have a neutral safety, so it'll still crank, and we'll just get Frosty to stand behind it and hold the truck when we stop. And
Yeah.
All right.
we have a Phillips.
Fan's not working.
Of course not.
I figured I was wrong with the fan.
We can give it a shot. Like I said, it's just a thought because, you know, it's basically a controlled vacuum.
There he goes. There we Here we come.
Pulled in at 240 degrees. This thing's ran 230, 240 most of the way. I don't know, how many stops did we have?
Like 7 or 8.
What time is it?
It's 4:21,
Left
and we left at 11:30.
11:30.
And we're only an hour and a half from home.
But it made it.
How many times did we stop to adjust the distributor and carburetor? And
We got it running a lot better.
yeah,
Yeah. Wish we knew something about a Holly, because it probably would have helped. But yeah, timing was way off. Yeah, I don't know if I'd stand real close to it. I think it's fixing to explode. Look how big the hose is right there. Yeah,
that zip tie is holding it together.
so anyway, yeah.